So if you ever wondered how to become officially British, it's not just about drinking tea, complaining about the weather, and saying sorry about 20 times a day. There is actually a process. And so I want to explain it to you in simple words because it can become a headache pretty quick. This is the short version if you're in a hurry, so you'll do. But if you want like a fancy full version step by step, head over to my bio for the full breakdown video link. First, eligibility. Usually 5 years living in the UK or 3 if you are married to a Brit. But you will need the indefinite leave to remain or settled status first. And next, we have the requirements. Don't expend too much time outside the UK. Prove your English, pass life in the UK test, where I think even Brits can fail sometimes, but A, be of good character. Basically, don't be a villain in a BBC drama. Then the application. Fill the form online, upload the documents, and pay about 1,500. I know, it's quite a bit. You have to wait 3 to 6 months, and if you want a fee waiver, nope, almost never, unless in some cases for children. And finally, got the ceremony. You swear the oath, get your certificate, and wave your flag, and voila, or I mean, yay, you're finally British. That's it for the show breakdown. It's very straightforward, step by step, if you really want to hear it. So, eligibility. To apply, you usually need to have lived here for 5 years. If you're married to a Brit, like you, it's only 3 years. But you can't just arrive at Heathrow, eat your fish and chips, and assume that you're British now. You will need something called indefinite leave to remain or settled status, as I mentioned before. Think of it like dating the UK. You can't get married until you have been in a serious relationship. It's pretty much how I would see it. And the second requirement is now UK have a checklist for people who wish to be we wish to have British nationality. So you can't leave the country for too long. They want full commitment. You have to show that you can speak English. You don't need a tea flavored accent. No, that's not required. You have to pass the Life in the UK test. It's basically a trivia quiz where even born and bred Brits may fail because, yeah, just its format is not very what's the word? Yeah, just bear in mind I need to study for it because it's not that easy. And finally, you have to be of good character, which means no serious crimes, no dodgy immigration history, and yes, paying your taxes would actually help too. And good character basically means don't be the villain in a BBC drama. 3, the application process. You fill in the form online, you will upload your documents, pay around 1,500. I know, ouch. It's very expensive. And then you have to wait 3 to 6 months for a decision. Now, here's something people ask me a lot. Can I get a fee waiver? No, a fee waiver is basically telling the Home Office, look, I can't pay, please let me off. And in some immigration applications like visas or renewals, it's possible. But for nationality applications, the answer is almost always no. The only exception is made sometimes for children being registered as British. So if you're an adult, sorry, your wallet is very much involved in the entire process. Okay. And finally, we got a ceremony. So if approved, you'll be invited to a British citizenship ceremony. You will swear the oath and get your certificate. And yes, voila, or yay, you are officially British. Time to celebrate with tea and biscuits, obviously. And after that, you can apply for your passport. The only warning is that this waiting queue is actually longer than the process itself, so it might take a while. But yeah, that's it. Eligibility, requirements, application, ceremony. Becoming British takes patience, a lot of money, paperwork, but in the end, it's worth it. Remember to keep copies of everything, plan early, and if the paperwork makes your head spin, don't be afraid to ask for help. Yes, don't forget to ask for help. That's totally fine. And if you like this simple breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and let's share a cuppa while we figure out life in the UK.